Hi, and welcome to English Channel. Are you learning English? Great. Let's learn English with a very interesting story. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Let's get started.
Part 1. A store that feels different.
The first time I walk into Costco, I feel surprised. The space is very big. The ceiling is high, and the lights are bright. The shopping carts are huge, much bigger than normal carts. The products look giant too. Everything comes in big boxes and large packs. I hear many sounds around me. People talk, carts move, and machines beep. The store feels busy and alive. Then I smell something warm and tasty. It is the smell of roasted chicken. It makes me hungry, even if I just ate. There are many people everywhere. Families, couples, and workers all move quickly. It does not feel calm like a normal supermarket. It feels more like a warehouse full of energy. I feel excited, but also a little lost. This place feels different. It makes me want to look more, walk more, and buy more. Why does this store make people shop so much? Part 2. The cheap hot dog that means more. Inside Costco, there is one small thing that many people talk about. It is not a big TV or a large box of food. It is a simple hot dog and a drink for only $1.50. This price has stayed the same for many years. While other prices go up, this one never changes. At first, it looks like a smart advertising trick. The hot dog is cheap, tasty, and easy to buy. People feel happy when they get it. But this hot dog is not just about making people come to the store. It is not a promotion or a short-term deal. This hot dog means something bigger. It shows how Costco thinks about business. The company wants to be fair. It wants customers to trust them. When people see this hot dog, they feel safe. They feel that Costco will not cheat them. This small meal sends a clear message. We care about value, not quick profit. From one cheap hot dog, we can see a strong idea. And this idea is the heart of Costco's way of doing business. Part 3. The rule that changed shopping. There is a rule that sounds strange at first. Sell products very close to their real cost. Make less money on each item, but earn trust from customers. This idea goes against normal shopping rules. Most stores sell high and try to make as much profit as possible. In this system, customers pay a small fee before they shop. This fee gives them access to lower prices. Because of this, products feel more honest. Prices are clear. People do not feel tricked or pushed to buy things they do not need. This way of selling creates a new feeling. Customers feel respected. They feel the store is on their side, not trying to take their money. Shopping becomes calmer and more comfortable. People can focus on what they really want, not on hidden prices or fake discounts. When shoppers trust the store, they come back again and again. They buy more, not because they are forced, but because they feel safe. Shopping is no longer about being overcharged. It becomes a fair exchange between people and business. This simple rule changes everything. It turns shopping from a battle into a partnership. Part 4. The men behind the idea. Every strong idea begins with people. Behind this way of selling, there were two men who thought differently about business. The first man was Saul Price. He did not follow normal rules. He believed that doing the right thing was more important than making fast money. Saul thought customers were not just buyers. They were people who deserved honesty and respect. He believed that if you treat people fairly, they will stay loyal. This belief was simple, but powerful. The second man was Jim Sinegal. He learned from Saul. He listened, watched, and understood the idea deeply. Jim did not change the core belief. Instead, he made it stronger. He took this way of thinking and built a large system around it. He showed that honesty could work on a big scale, not just in a small store. The most important thing is this: the values did not disappear. They were passed on, from one person to another, from one idea to a whole system. These men prove that business is not only about numbers, it is about people, choices, and doing what feels right, even when it is not easy. Part 5. How Costco really makes money. Most people think a store makes money by selling expensive products. They believe higher prices mean higher profit. But Costco works in a very different way. The real money does not come from selling items at high prices. It comes from something much simpler: the membership fee. Before shopping, customers pay a yearly fee. This fee is not hidden. It is clear and honest. Because of this money, Costco does not need to raise product prices too much. The company keeps prices very close to the real cost. There is a strict limit on how much profit each product can make. This rule protects customers. Costco chooses low profit on products on purpose. This choice builds trust. When people shop there, they feel safe. They believe the prices are fair. They do not feel pushed to buy things they do not need. This feeling makes customers return again and again. At first, this idea sounds risky. Why sell cheap and earn less? But the result is powerful. When customers trust a store, they stay members for many years. They renew their membership. They bring their families. The small fee, paid by millions of people, becomes a strong and steady source of income. This system changes how we think about profit. It shows that making less on each item can lead to more in the long run. Costco does not chase quick money. It protects its relationship with customers. And in the end, that trust becomes its greatest profit. Part 6. Systems that save money for members. Costco does not save money by cutting corners. It saves money by building smart systems. Everything inside the store has a clear reason. First, Costco sells fewer products than normal supermarkets. Instead of many choices, it offers only the best options. Because of this, Costco can buy huge amounts from suppliers. Buying in large quantities lowers the cost. Lower cost means lower prices for members. Second, the store design is simple. Products sit on pallets. The space feels like an open warehouse, not a fancy shop. There are no expensive shelves or decorations. Costco does not spend money to look beautiful. It spends money to keep prices low. These small choices add up. Less display means less labor. Open space means faster restocking. All these systems work together to reduce cost from the inside. One strong example is Kirkland, Costco's own brand. Kirkland does not try to compete with many famous brands. There are fewer labels, but the quality is high. Costco works closely with top producers to make sure Kirkland products meet strong standards. Because there is no heavy advertising, the price stays reasonable. This is not about being cheap. It is about being smart. Costco uses intelligence, not shortcuts. The company removes waste, not value. Every saved dollar goes back to the members. In this system, saving money becomes a shared benefit. Costco wins, suppliers win, and members win together. Part 7. Why people keep coming back. People do not return to Costco only to buy things. They return because of how the place makes them feel. Shopping there is not routine. It feels like a small adventure. Many customers say shopping at Costco feels like a treasure hunt. The store does not change products every day, but items appear and disappear. When people find something good at a great price, it feels like a win. This small excitement turns shopping into a joyful experience, not a boring task. There is also the happiness of finding a real deal. Customers believe the price is fair. They trust that the product is worth the money. This trust removes stress. People do not feel worried about being overcharged. Instead, they feel smart and satisfied. Costco also creates a strong feeling of belonging. Members know they are part of a group. Not everyone can shop there. This shared access builds a quiet connection between people. They stand in long lines, push big carts, and share the same experience. Using Kirkland products adds another layer of pride. People are not embarrassed to use a store brand. They feel confident. They know the quality is high. When someone chooses Kirkland, it says, "I value quality and fairness." Because of these emotions, joy, trust, belonging, and pride, people keep coming back. Costco is not just a place to shop. It becomes a habit, a feeling, and for many, a part of their daily life. Part 8. A good idea meets a hard future. Every good idea faces a test. For Costco, the future is not as simple as the past. The world of shopping is changing fast. Online shopping is quick and easy. People can buy anything with one click and get it delivered to their door. Many customers no longer want to drive far, walk through a huge store, and push a heavy cart. Convenience is becoming more important than experience. The younger generation also shops differently. They buy less at one time, but they buy more often. They prefer smaller packages and faster choices. This behavior does not fit well with large boxes and bulk buying. The old system starts to feel heavy in a light, fast world. There is another risk inside the company. As time passes, leadership changes. New managers may think differently. They may care more about numbers than values. Company culture is fragile. If the original beliefs fade, the system can slowly change. Even the famous $1.50 hot dog feels pressure. Costs go up. Ingredients become more expensive. Many people ask the same question. Can this price stay forever? Or will it finally break? These challenges create tension. Costco stands at a crossroads. Should it change to match the new world? Or should it protect the old ideas that made people trust it? A good idea is powerful, but only if it survives change. The future will decide whether Costco's philosophy is strong enough to last. Part 9. The real secret is simple. After all the systems, rules, and numbers, the real secret is simple. It is not hidden. It is not clever. It is about doing the right thing again and again for a long time. When a company chooses what is right, not what is easy, it builds a strong future. Short-term profit can bring quick success, but long-term trust brings lasting strength. This idea applies not only to business, but also to life. Respecting employees is part of this truth. When workers feel valued, they work with care. They smile more. They help more. Good service does not come from pressure. It comes from pride and respect. People who are treated well will treat others well. Keeping promises is another key. When a company says one thing and does another, trust breaks. But when promises are kept, customers remember. They return. Trust grows slowly, but it lasts. This is why real success does not come from tricks or smart games. It comes from honesty. It comes from fairness. It comes from choosing trust over speed. This lesson goes beyond shopping. In work, in relationships, and in daily choices, the same rule applies. Do the right thing, even when no one is watching. Respect people. Keep your word. In the end, systems may change and markets may move, but trust remains. And trust, once earned, becomes the strongest foundation for any lasting success. Part 10. What this means today. Today, we live in a very fast world. Everything is quick. We order online. We scroll, click, and move on. We want things now, not later. In this world, many companies focus on speed, tricks, and short-term profit. They change promises easily. They follow trends instead of values. This is why the Costco story matters today. Costco reminds us that some old ideas are still powerful. Trust still matters. Honesty still works. Doing the right thing is not outdated. It is rare. And because it is rare, it becomes valuable. In modern shopping, people often feel tired. Prices change all the time. Discounts feel fake. Brands try to look friendly, but customers feel used. In this noisy market, Costco stays quiet. It does not shout. It does not chase attention. It stays simple, and that simplicity feels refreshing. This lesson is not only for big companies, it is also for individuals. In work, many people try to look successful instead of being useful. They choose quick results over real skills. But long-term success is built the same way Costco builds trust. Slowly, clearly, and honestly. Respect is another key lesson. When people feel respected, they give their best. This applies to employees, customers, and even family. Respect creates loyalty. Loyalty creates stability. Stability creates growth. The famous $1.50 hot dog is not about food. It is a promise. A promise that says, "We will not change just because it is hard." In life, keeping promises is also difficult, but every promise kept builds character. Today's world pushes us to buy more, move faster, and think less. Costco's story asks us to pause, to think, to choose quality over noise, values over trends, trust over tricks. In the end, success is not about winning quickly. It is about lasting. People may forget ads. They may forget prices, but they remember how they were treated. That is the real lesson for today. Whether you run a business, build a career, or live your daily life, do the right thing. Respect people. Keep your word. Because in a fast world, trust is the strongest advantage you can have.
Hey there! Just a second before you go. If you learned something new today, please give this video a like, write your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second, and it really, really helps to create even better English videos for you. Your support means the world. Thank you.